I'm Ron and I'm back again, you know already, with another round of sports reviews. But tonight, I am reviewing the Eastern Conference Quarterfinal, first round, Toronto FC versus DC United. TFC 5, DC United 1 after extra time. We move on to the Eastern Conference semifinals against New York City FC at Stroh's home stadium, Citi Field. Because Marcus Stroman plays for the Mets. You knew I was going to shoehorn that in. You knew it. If you know me well enough, you knew I was shoehorning that in. Because I have to, you know? I have to shoehorn that in. You knew it was coming. And the title, maybe a shoehorn as well if we win. Because I don't know if their pitch is going to be a bowling alley at Citi Field like it is at Yankee Stadium. But maybe I could go with New York, New York. Maybe I can make a Frank Sinatra reference. I don't care. We'll figure that out Wednesday. And also, a little bit of a heads up. On Wednesday, my RSR might be a little late, depending on what we do, because I'm going to watch the match at La Casa Mexicana in my local town, since it's an away match, and, you know, I want to do that again. Because I did that for the CONCACAF Champions League Leg 1 back in 2018, final Leg 1 in 2018. I want to do it again. It's a playoff game. It's an away game. I felt, why not do it? And it's a Wednesday night. You know, I'm like, you know what? Feels right. 6 o'clock? Yeah. Central. So I'm like, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So if anybody wants to come down to O'Fallon and do the same, I'm joking. I'm joking. But, about if anybody wants to come down to where I am. I'm joking. There's nothing to do here in October besides maybe Cardinals playoff baseball, and we saw how that ended up. Hey, don't worry, DC. At least you got the Nationals, even though they still should be the Montreal Expos. But depending on what goes on in this ALCS, I may root for the Nationals in the World Series. But it won't be like Go Nationals. It'll be more like Vive les Expos, and you know exactly what that is. Because technically they're still the Expos, and their manager is a former Expo. So technically, if you want to split hairs, they're still the Expos in a way. In a way. It's not like there's no Expos on the team. There is Expos on the team. So it's still the Expos. But enough of that. Let's talk about this match. In the 36th minute, Marky Delgado scores. Alejandro Pozuelo tries to score a goal. Bill Hamid saves it, parries it out right to Marky Delgado. Marky Delgado kicks it in, scores 1-0 TFC, and it would hold that way for the rest of the game until 90 minutes plus 3 in stoppage time. Right at the death, Rodriguez off DC United scores off an Areola chip, or heads it over. The chip was what set up the corner. Rooney delivers the corner. Areola heads it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the back post. De Leon can't defend it. And it's 1-1. We go to extra time. Then, didn't take long. 93 minutes. Nick De Leon. Oh, no. Was it Pozuelo? No. Richie Larea from the near post has the ball. Shoots it in. Off a pass to him, shoots it in at the near post, scores 2-1 TFC. 2-1 TFC. Then, in the 95th minute, Jonathan Osorio off a header by Drew Moore, tapped by Nick De Leon, falls right to Jonathan Osorio. Yakety sacks right at the 6-yard box. Osorio taps it in, 3-1 TFC. Then, in the 103rd minute, Jonathan Osorio does it himself. Gets a pass from De Leon. That's the pass from De Leon. The other, Larea was Pozuelo. De Leon was the second one. Pozuelo had an assist on one of the 4 in extra time. But that's exactly what it is. But Osorio has it off the volley. Just smacks it in. No, wait. No, it was De Leon off Larea. Pozuelo after on Osorio. They have the same haircut. And they're about the same height. And let's be honest, I was just happy that the goals happened. So, allow it. Pozuelo, Delgado, and Osorio and De Leon, same haircut, about the same height, about the same. They're all sort of what? They're all. I think De Leon is mixed, but the rest of them are white. There's not any racism here. I don't think so. But I was just like, it's like they're all the same build, with the same haircut. It confuses me. Even with good picture, it confuses me. And honestly, it was a blow, and it was like a full biblical 4 goals. I think everybody was just worried about the goals. It's like, oh wait, there's another one? Oh my God. If it wasn't like 4 and 7 minutes, I think I'd be like, okay, correct. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got this. Exactly. So, Osorio off the volley, 4-1. Then, 105 plus 1, Nick De Leon scores off a pass from Osorio, chips it, 5-1 against his former team. Almost scores 1, then does score 1 off his former team, former DC United man. This time he celebrates. And it's 5-1 to end the match. Toronto FC wins, moves on to the second round in the Eastern Conference, and we'll play at Citi Field. It's Stroh's home, Hopefully he's on Toronto's side this time. Please, don't do that, Marcus. You know where your bread is buttered. The city of Toronto, not New York. They hate you just as much as the old heads do in Toronto, huh? Or they'll criticize you more after a bad performance. Everybody didn't hear except the old heads. Shapiro, Atkins. You know what it was, though. I think everybody could tell after Mets Twitter they're all a little bit salty. Jay's Twitter, we're a lot more. Jay's fans are a lot more friendly and inclusive. Mets fans, well, if you read their Twitter, I mean, they're a little bit salty. Not that I'm not salty, but I think it's a little bit, I think Yankees fans are worse, but if you're from New York, you're from New York. Can't change it. If you get the now that's racism. But Toronto FC wins. Easy win. In extra time, they went full biblical with 4 goals. And we move on. Man of the match, I would say Quentin Westberg. He kept us in it. I know there were 4 goals in extra time, and it makes it look like the offensive players were great. But man of the match, Quentin Westberg. Why? Because he kept us in it to where it would go to extra time. Should have won it full time, regular time. But Rodriguez had the corner goal. Wasn't the best defensive play. Westberg came off his line. He kind of let that one happen. But other than that, he defended so well. So, Quentin Westberg's man of the match. DC United fans, if I were you, I feel sorry for you. I mean, you must be devastated. And I'm not trying to be that in a mean way. I'm trying to say that what it is. You're losing your best player. Your team isn't really that good without Wayne Rooney. They're not good defensively. They can't score. Besides maybe Luciano Acosta, but he's leaving on a free. You're losing your team. You're basically done contending. This was your one shot, and you blew it. I feel sorry for you, but hey, as I said, at least you have the Nationals, which you stole from Montreal. You stole the Expos, but at least you have a World Series team. I may be a little bit salty, but if I do root for them, as I said, be as Expos, not Nationals, because I'm still salty at you, but you can't really hate the Nationals, honestly. And honestly, I kind of want to see the Expos win a title over these 2 teams, especially the Yankees, but you don't know whatever happens. So, you know what? Sorry for your loss in the MLS playoffs. You still have the World Series. You know what it is. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe, comment. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Toronto went full biblical and we're going to the next round. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.